Distracted driving is one of the top 4 causes of deadly accidents in the state of Illinois. Now the state is cracking down on using a cell phone while driving. Good evening and welcome to News 10 on My Fox 10. Starting next month, Illinois drivers could face a steep penalty for driving behind the wheel. It's part of the state's changes to its distracted driving law. News 10's Sarah Lehman joins us now live in the studio to explain those changes. It's tonight's top story.
Starting July 1st, if you're caught with this in your hands while driving, you could be hit with a hefty fine in Illinois, and it could even mean getting your license taken away. Before, it was a much cheaper ticket and only a moving violation the second time around. Now it's a moving violation the first time you're caught, and it's a fine of $164. The second time you're pulled over is the same, but if you're pulled over for it a third time, it could mean you get your license suspended. This law is strictly for if your phone is in your hands. If you're using a hands-free connection, then you cannot be ticketed for this. Illinois State Police Trooper Tammy Wellborn says they're cracking down because they continue to see this problem on the road in the state. She says if they don't do something now, it'll continue to get worse.
As traffic issues develop and evolve, we have to evolve with them. 10 years ago, texting while driving wasn't an issue. So we're evolving with the times to try to address some of these safety issues. We're hoping that the public will take heed, and we're looking for voluntary compliance. If we can get folks to adhere to these laws without issuing tickets, that's what we'd really like to do.
Now, if you have your phone in your hand while driving, the only exception to the law is if you are calling 911 for an emergency. Wellborn says the law still applies even if you are calling a specific police agency or making a phone call for another type of emergency like an animal on the roads. Back to you.
Well, this isn't the only Illinois driving law going into effect in July. Also starting July 1st, all minor traffic violations will go from $120 to $164. Seatbelt tickets go up from $60 to, get this, $164. Also, any major violations like a DUI or street racing will be a $3,000 fine. Lawmakers are hoping that this will cut down on these violations.